Yeah, this is East Africa. And there are a few presentations, I think, which take me out of my comfort zone. But one of the things I've learned as a lab, as we bring more students on board, is that if I say that they have really great ideas, they also have great ideas in terms of how presentations should be made. So I have two presentations. I have this one, and then I have the safe one. So we do have a backup plan in place should we need it. All right, so this is the East Africa report. And our partners, okay, the first partner is Makerere University. Our in-country partner is Gulu, and then we have Rwanda, Kinshasa, and of course, we're on board in Tanzania at the moment. And across the region, our thematic focus is climate change and acute and chronic conflicts. So going over the key areas that we needed to look at per objective, round objective 1 to us is understanding resilience. And we had looked at it as 3 categories as other labs have done. So zeroing in on the key achievements, we've completed consultations in 7 communities under the focus of climate change and also looking at conflict. We've also done 2 DPs or deliberative polls, the first ever in Africa, and I think in terms of participation, really ranking high up there in terms of how many people were involved. But we're also getting recognition for our growing expertise in the area of resilience, and Dr. Roy had also mentioned that we did win a grant from UNDP Uganda to conduct a course for their key players. In terms of setbacks, for this one, we had some challenges in terms of harmonizing and sticking to our calendars due to the differences in the IRB processes within the 3 countries that participated at the time in the community consultations, ourselves, Rwanda, and DRC, and this affected some of our milestones, but still we were able to achieve the target at the end of the day. I think also another big area in terms of understanding resilience is balancing the financial resources to ensure that we have equal engagement across the network. So for example, in terms of the quantitative, our decision at the moment is to first focus on Rwanda and Uganda in terms of the quantitative surveys, and this is primarily financially driven as in terms of the reason why. So going forward, yeah, I've already said that going forward, we're going to be doing our focus is on the quantitative surveys, and we've moved quite a good way in terms of developing of our protocols for the use of this, where we'll be starting from. And the Uganda team, actually, the consultant supporting us with quantitative survey is here in the forum with us, and we expect that this will guide our further understanding of the challenge at hand. All right, 9 series, we have a panel, we have discussions around that. I already pitched Run for Girls. Under Run for Girls, actually, one of the activities which we have done for this is, and I'll ask Sheila to come and help me get this all back up where I talk about it. So for Run for Girls, we, I don't know if some of you may be familiar with the Technovation Challenge. So we did run a Technovation under this, a Technovation Challenge, where we are partnering with 5 secondary schools and 3 other universities, specifically reaching out to girls and young ladies to develop mobile apps in response to community challenges. For this year, we left it open for the schools to choose what community development challenge they wanted to do, because we really looked at it as more as a way of bringing the schools on board. But from next year, we'll be giving them our problem sets. So whichever challenge they develop apps for, it will have to be based on our menu of problem sets. In terms of the setbacks for the innovations, a lot of the teams we're dealing with students. So, for example, the Matibabu team or the malaria diagnosis team, every time we've been ready for them to maybe reach out or engage with other people, their exams coming. And in fact, right now, we had a meeting with them last week and we're like, we have to put everything on hold because now they have to prepare for their exams. So the schedules has been a bit of an issue. Again, the issue of money, but that's known. The other thing that we've had as we move with the innovators into the communities is the issue of language. So we hadn't originally thought so much about that, but then it means you need to attach a translator, or you need to work out translation. as part of what you're going out there for. And then also spreading the RAN gospel, understanding the RAN innovation culture. And we've had more of a challenge with this in terms of the already existing innovations, because they had their reasons for developing, for example, Matibabu, or Rutio, or the solar dryer. So getting them to see that, okay, yes, we see your objectives, we have our objectives, how do we harmonize so that we move together in terms of getting the RAN story together. So we've had some struggles around our theories of change and harmonizing that. But I think we're getting better and better at explaining what it is that we bring to the table.